my name is Miss Rivers, and I'd like to welcome you to Ozymandias Pirate Transmogrification Academy, a wholly owned subsidiary of Ozymandias Enterprises. Just by walking in that door, you've already taken a courageous first step in a journey. A journey that will transform you from swashbuckling pirates into healthy, normal, and most of all, productive members of society. And why have you made this step?
Because we don't have a choice.
No, dear. You've come here because you're scum-sucking pirates who deserve to be dragged into the street and shot like the dogs you are!
Yikes.
Now then, for the next few hours, we'll be breaking down your antisocial pirate defense mechanisms and replacing them with more acceptable, marketable behavioral traits.
This could take a while. Why don't you come back later?
First, let's have a frank talk about pillaging.
And that's why keel hauling is bad.
Very nice, Yanya. Now, class, let's move along to your final exam. 3 questions that will account for 90% of your grade.
That doesn't seem fair.
Don't get smart with me, Sonny.
Sorry, ma'am.
Let's begin. Yanya?
Yes, ma'am.
While reading a book of poetry in the library, appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
I put the map in the book and alert the librarian.
Interesting. Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
A stranger approaches you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
I politely inform the stranger of the correct time.
Ah. Now, Mungo.
Yes?
What's in your mouth, young man?
Pirate spitting tobacco, ma'am.
Did you bring it for everyone?
Actually, yes.
Well, that's hardly the point, young man. We don't allow pirate paraphernalia in this classroom. Hand it to me.
Sorry, ma'am.
Now then, Mungo.
Yes, ma'am?
You see a man accosting another with a sword. What do you do?
I run the attacker through with my trusty sword, Winnie.
Okay. Okay, second question. Guybrush?
Yes?
A scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
I politely decline, but offer to buy the stranger's next drink.
Mungo,
Yes'm?
a member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
I wrote a dirty limerick about her on the restroom wall.
I see. And Yanya,
Yes, Miss Rivers.
your captain has plotted a course directly through the heart of the Devil's Triangle. How do you react?
I feel a small degree of superstitious, irrational fear, but press on with my duties.
Good. Alrighty then, now for the third and final question. Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
your tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I send the burger back with a strongly worded comment to the serving witch.
Ah. Now, Yanya.
Yes, ma'am.
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you notice a passing ship that's obviously taken on too much cargo. What do you do?
I hail the captain of the passing vessel and ask him if he needs any assistance.
I see. And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes?
After drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
I chuckle along with everyone else.
Good. Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm very unhappy. Mungle, I'm afraid you didn't pass. Your heart's in the right place, dear, but your brain is somewhere cold and dark and covered with spiders.
Don't.
Ha!
Yanya, I'm flunking you, too.
Why? I got every answer right.
Yes, dear, but your attitude sucks.
This is horribly unfair.
So's life, sweetie. Get used to it. And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush, I'm proud to say, they're the best student that Ozymandias's Pirate Transmogrification Academy has ever had.
Wow!
It's an honor to bestow upon you this certificate of transmogrification, which will help you get a high-paying job in the tourist services industry. Now, before you all leave to continue your lives, I just have one more thing to say. Get out!
Not much of a graduation ceremony. Are you aware that you've got a pair of parrots on your shoulders?
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Was that sarcasm?
You know, I can't really tell anymore. In any event, these are, in fact, my parrots. I call them hugging and kissing.
You're joking. You're not joking. Which parrot's hugging and which one's kissing? I can't believe I just asked that.
I don't know. They're identical twins. It's too bad, too.
Why?
Because they're special parrots.
Special how? Did they solve crimes?
Of course not. But they are cursed with powerful voodoo magic.
How so?
One of them always tells the truth. The other one always lies. Isn't that right, fellas?
Yes. No.
Oh, if I knew which one was which, they would be tremendously useful. As it is, they're rather annoying.
You're awfully large.
Figured that one out all by yourself, did you?
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What's that?
It's an ancient voodoo talisman of butt-numbingly incredible power.
Ooh, sounds dreadful.
Jumbo Lafitte. Any relation to Tiny Lafitte?
Tiny Lafitte was my father.
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
Was he really called Tiny the Friendly Pirate?
No! My daddy was everything a real pirate should be. Violent, vulgar, psychotic. Pirates lined up for miles to spit on his grave.
If Tiny was such a great pirate, then what's with the Tiny the Friendly Pirate statue?
It's those soulless cretins at Ozymandias Enterprises. They're using my father's name and image as happy icons for their new family-friendly Jambalaya Island.
Those jerks. Are you sure you weren't adopted? After all, you're so big and Tiny was so tiny.
You should have seen my mother.
She was a large woman, I take it?
She had a picture of Monkey Island tattooed on her butt.
So?
Actual size.
Ugh. What happened to Tiny's statue?
I happened to it.
Come again?
To lend a touch of authenticity to their precious statue, Mandrill's flunkies bronzed my father's captain's hat and welded it to the statue. Enraged by this sacrilege, I gathered some pirates and raided Jambalaya Island. Before anyone knew what happened, I rescued my father's chapeau, returned to Nuttin Atoll, and buried my treasure.
Your father would have been proud of your piratey prowess.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, my raid inspired Mandrill to hire Kasaba to patrol the waters of Nuttin. Now, nothing atoll is nothing more than a prison for recalcitrant pirates who don't share Ozymandias's vision.
One pirate to another. Where did you bury your father's bronze hat?
I don't know.
What?
I know I buried it under a boulder along the beach. I just don't know which one.
Ah. If I find your father's hat, can I borrow it?
I don't know. Why do you want it?
I'm going to use it to crush Ozymandias like a bug.
Really? Oh, that's great! If you can find it, feel free to use it.
Miss Rivers?
Yes, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to take another whack at becoming a transmodified pirate.
Well, what for, dearie? You already passed the class.
Oh, I know, but I feel a relapse coming on. Aye, avast, ye swabs. See?
Oh, you poor man. Take a seat and we'll get started. Welcome back, class. I can see that all of you have been here before, so let's cut to the final exam, shall we? 3 questions, 100% of your grade. Let's begin. Yanya?
Yes, ma'am.
Your captain has plotted a course directly through the heart of the Devil's Triangle. How do you react?
I feel a small degree of superstitious, irrational fear, but press on with my duties.
Mm-hmm. Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
After drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
I shave his belly with a rusty razor, all the while shouting, "I got your haircut right here, Spanky!"
Oh, no, that won't do.
Who's Spanky?
Miss Rivers, I think Guybrush needs a timeout.
Now, Mungo,
Yes?
you see a man accosting another with a sword. What do you do?
I run the attacker through with my trusty sword, Winnie.
Okay, second question. Guybrush,
Yes?
a scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
I accept the grog, poison his own, and steal his treasure. Arr!
Now, that's just rude, Mr. Threepwood.
Jeez, and also I was a heartless savage.
Mungo,
Yes'm?
a stranger you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
I don't know how to tell time.
Good. And Yanya?
Yes, Miss Rivers.
Your tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I grudgingly eat the burger while hoping the service improves during my next visit.
Interesting. Alrighty then, now for the third and final question. Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
while reading a book of poetry in the library, what appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
You make a copy for safekeeping?
Ah. Now, Yanya,
Yes, ma'am.
a member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
Fuck it up as a learning experience and move on.
And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes?
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you notice a passing ship that's obviously taken on too much cargo. What do you do?
I dump the toys, hoist the Jolly Roger, plunder the ship, decapitate their captain, and set fire to the bloody husk.
Well, I never.
Jibes, you are hardcore.
Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm very unhappy. Mungle and Yang Yang, I'm afraid you failed again.
Curses.
And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush, Guybrush, Guybrush. I've been teaching this course for months, and I can safely say that you're the single worst student I've ever met. I've picked lint out of my belly button with more learning potential than you. Now, in order to guarantee that you never darken my school's doorstep again, and to stigmatize you for the rest of your hopefully short life, I'm strapping this dunce cap to your stubborn pirate head in the hopes that humiliation will succeed where education failed. Now get out of my classroom and never return!
Yeah, I may be a dunce, but at least I'm a mighty pirate dunce. Pointy. I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
I see what you're saying, but let's try to focus on.
It's the boat I brought from Jambalaya Island. I'm back.
So I see. What can I do for you, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to dive against you again.
Haven't you had enough?
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Very well.
Marco Di Pollo is about to attempt a spinning swordsman, alpha monkey, kill her combination. Let's give him complete silence for this time.
You really should have started while you were behind, Mr. Threepwood.
Cool. It's nice to see that good old-fashioned blackmail still works in some parts of this modern world. Looking good.
Whoa, dudes, this is unprecedented. The newcomer has died, Marco de Pollo!
What happens now?
We'll move on to the tiebreaker round.
Scissors, rock, paper?
You wish. In this round of dives, you will go first, and the boy will try to match your dive.
You have shown that you can mimic my moves, Mr. Threepwood, but I doubt that you can concoct a dive that I cannot perform.
We'll just see about that, dive monkey.
Very well. The plank is yours.
Cool. It's nice to see that good old-fashioned blackmail still works in some parts of this modern world. I guess the dunce cap worked.
Nice dive, Mr. Threepwood. If you'll excuse me for a moment.
That doesn't sound pretty.
Now, my friend, prepare to watch a master in action.
Now Marco de Pollo will attempt to beat Guybrush Threepwood's dive. Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
It was a close one, but our winner is still Marco de Pollo.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Good day, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, look! Over there! I'm back.
So I see. What can I do for you, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to dive against you again.
Haven't you had enough?
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Very well.
Marco de Pollo is about to attempt a rum barrel, spinning swordsman, keel haul combination. Let's give him complete silence for this time.
The plank is yours, Threepwood.
Cool. It's nice to see that good old-fashioned blackmail still works in some parts of this modern world. I guess the dunce cap worked.
Well done, young one. By tying the Pollo, you've earned the right to face him in another tiebreaker round.
Your skills are improving, but you will never defeat me in a tiebreaker. Go ahead, prove me wrong.
Cool. Good. I guess the dunce cap worked.
Nice dive, Mr. Threepwood. If you'll excuse me for a moment.
What Marco doesn't know is that we've replaced his regular baby seal oil with Star Buccaneer's Schmear Whiz. Let's watch.
Now, my friend, prepare to watch a master in action.
Now Marco de Pollo will attempt to beat Guybrush Threepwood's dive.
Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
What? Shoot! Boy away!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The new all-world plank diving champion is,
Guybrush Threepwood.
I protest! That was not a fair dive! I want a rematch right now! I am Marco de Pollo, the greatest plank diver in the world!
Marco.
Who said that?
Marco.
Stop it! I will not be mocked!
Marco!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
Hi, hey, thanks for coming out to vote. Remember, a vote for me is a vote against demon-spawned hell pirates.
Thanks for your support, citizen. Good times and free grog are just around the corner.
Don't vote for Charles. He's really LeChuck, the demon zombie ghost pirate from hell.
Oh, give it up, Mrs. Threepwood. Everybody knows that LeChuck is dead and that your husband killed him. You'll have to excuse her, Mr. Charles.
Think nothing of it, my good man.
There, you see? Charles and LeChuck, look!
Well, that should just about wrap things up. I think I'll go pack my bags and get ready to move into the governor's mansion.
It's a golden trophy of a man in a classic arms overhead diving pose. Hi, guys.
Aloha, grasshopper.
Dude!
Whatever.
Thanks for the trophy.
It was our honor, Caterpillar.
Can I keep diving? It's kind of fun.
Of course you can, boyo.
The champion diver may dive whenever he wants.
What happened to Marco de Pollo?
He has gone where all great athletes go when they've passed their prime.
You don't mean...
Aye, he's off filming an infomercial.
I'm looking for the ultimate insult.
Hey, is that a variation on the flying finger, man?
Or perhaps the rolling Regis.
No, it's an ancient voodoo talisman of indescribably horrible power.
Look, Junior, we're diving judges. We know as much about voodoo as you do about astrophysics.
Are you guys sure you can't help me find the ultimate insult?
No.
I'm off.
Aloha.
Whatever.
See you, dude.
Dirty little sky rats. Want to get bit? Shoo, you filthy flying poop factory! It's the community rowboat I borrowed.
I'm out of here!
I'm back.
Imagine my delight.
Don't get up. I'll see myself out.
Goodbye, little pirate.
I'm not even remotely mighty enough to pick that up. I'm not even remotely mighty enough to pick that up. There's got to be a better way to get under there.
pets.
Fine, you owe the guy, but why go along with this plan to irreversibly insult all the pirates?
Because, you seafaring scumweasel, when we succeed in breaking the fighting spirit of all the pirates, LeChuck will finally have the one thing he's always wanted in life. Or death, as the case may be.
You don't mean...
Yes, Elaine Marley's hand in marriage.
Excuse me. See the ring on this finger? You're a little late, bucko.
Well, I think I can fix that.
LeChuck, no! We may need him as a hostage.
Yeah, a hostage. Besides, even if you kill me, Elaine's still never marry you. She hates your stinking undead guts.
Ah, but that's the beauty of the ultimate insult, Threepwood. Once your wife has been exposed to its hideous, demoralizing power, her fiery pirate spirit will be shattered like so many emu eggs, leaving her compliant, submissive, and obedient.
In other words, the perfect wife.
Speaking of perfect wives, where is Elaine?
We were hoping you could answer that question, Mr. Threepwood. Your mischievous Sheila went walkabout right after Captain LeChuck was elected governor of this pirate-infested backwater of an island.
Good for her. I hope she comes back with an army of pirates and kicks your sorry butts.
Are you sure I can't kill him yet? I've left him alive before, and it's always turned out to be a big mistake.
I see you. How about we stow the twerp in an inescapable faraway place where he can't do any harm? Then he'll still be a useful hostage, but he won't be able to affect our plans.
Ha ha! That's a hellishly good idea, and I know just the place.
Mwahaha! Ha 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 ha.